In this video, we're going to show you how to update the calendar to change the availability for predefined appointment types. If you go into Manage Appointments, you can add an appointment. You can add a predefined appointment type. If you come down here and say it's going to be a treatment, and you pick a date here, notice it comes up with available slots. So the question is how do these available slots come up and how does it determine the availability? So that's what we're going to go through here. So we go back to the main screen again, and we're going to go into Manage Business. And there's actually 2 or 3 places we need to look at in this Manage Business to set the availability. The first place is Working Shifts. Right now there's 1 default shift. Normally you'd put a shift in here for each person, each provider. Right now there's only 1 shift here. It's called default. And notice it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you wanted to take Saturday and Sunday off, you could just click those and turn those off. And on Monday, it has you working from 9 to 12 and then 1 to 5. On Tuesday, it's 9 to 5. If you wanted to say 9 to 5 and add another shift here that was maybe 7:30 to, let's say, 9:30. So you can add different shifts for every day. But this is kind of your normal weekly schedule when you're going to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Right now, 2 providers are set up on this schedule, but if you wanted to have a different schedule for every person, as I mentioned, that's probably the easiest way to manage it. I'm not going to save that here, but if you wanted to add a new schedule here, you would just click Add, and then you give it a shift name, and you set up the schedule. So you can set up a different schedule for each person, which is their normal weekly schedule. But obviously, people will want to take certain days off, and so in order to take a day off, it actually is specific to a person rather than that schedule, which could be anybody that's attached to. So in that case, you go into the users and providers, and let's say for Dr. Smith, you go down at the bottom here and you just click Add Day Off, and then just mark which day that you want to be off for. And then the last way you can block time we talked about in the appointment screen, but here you go back to the main screen. You can use a custom appointment to block a specific time on a specific day. So, even if you wanted to have an appointment for a time that you weren't working, like in the evening, you wanted to do a special service for a colleague, or if you wanted to, let's say have a staff meeting Wednesday from noon to 5, and you wanted to block that off so people could not book an appointment that time, you would just go in here to Manage Appointment and then add a custom appointment and pick the time that you want to block it off. You give it a title, and that'll block that off so that availability is reserved for that particular day. One of the things that'll be out in the future releases is to be able to do kind of repeating appointments, so you can block off time on certain days as well as, say, like every Wednesday, that sort of thing. All right, but that's the basic availability flow.